Hello, my name is Anita. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry it's been a while since my last video in English, but there are some in Norwegian where I read out loud from my book if in English, because my book is created in English. So if you want to listen in, just rewind forward in those videos where it says that I'm talking about my book, or you see a picture of me holding my book up. Today I'm going to talk about how important it is that the most important work we can do is the inner work. To heal our wounds and let the emotions run through us. That is because when we alchemize and change, transmute the energies inside, the outer world gets more quiet. There will be less obstacles in the outer world when you cleanse and heal and do the inner work. There's no way around this. We're living in a time now where humanity is being pushed into a corner, forced to face their own shadows. So if you are one of those people who have postponed it for years, when you have felt like it's time to do the inner work, to work on your healing, work on your wounds, it's time now. The longer you procrastinate this work, the inner work, the harder it gets. But as soon as you put the intention that you are ready for it, then it will start to show up in your world. So don't be surprised that suddenly it's get a little bit harder. You meet people, you meet situations where you are forced to look at yourself. And you might be trying, there's a lot of people now trying to point fingers, there's a lot of people trying to manipulate other people from fear, getting into war of the words, or trying to convince others to pick a side or to have an opinion or to follow their lead, and to also demanding too much, wanting to convince you into leaving your own principles, your own values, your own beliefs, like you are being maybe gaslighted, accused for things, and really those people need to do the inner work themselves. Always look at yourself too, always look inside. But if you are one of those who has done a lot of work and still are continuing to doing the work, and you feel that this is not about me, stop questioning it, stop doubting that, just hold your power, just ground in and stick to what you are feeling. Because there's a lot of people now who can have successful outer life, they can even be in a business where they help other people, but if they do not do the work on themselves, they are not holding themselves accountable. If they are not showing any vulnerability or owning up to what they do and what they say, not apologize or being a little vulnerable with what they are struggling with, back meeting you halfway or meeting you somewhere at least, then you can be sure that it is them. Because this planet is full of people who haven't done the work and now are being pushed into corners, into a corner, faced with the biggest issues, and what they will experience now is that there are no way around it. It's like wherever they go, they will get this feedback in their face. If they are not doing the work, they can blame it on another person and cut out that person, and then they move along, and then they meet another person, and here they are in the exact same issue. So I just wanted to talk about that. So if you are one of those who has been avoiding and have been avoiding and are being avoiding now the deep inner work, this is your time to dig in. There's no point in postponing it any longer, because this is what we signed up to. We signed up to be a part of this big change, this big shift on this planet, and we signed up to do the inner healing and transmute and transform the energies through feelings, through feeling. When you feel it, you can feel you changing in your body. When you are going through your wounds, and you feel it and you own it, then you can feel the transmutation in your body taking place more and more and more, because you will also become more and more self-aware and get rewards. Universe showing you, great job, you did good. So that's the teaser, that you will become much more peaceful and happier when you do this work. Not when you are in the midst of it, when you are in the middle, but afterwards, when you feel like you are transmuting, your body is shifting on a cellular level, because you are cleansing out karma, closing out contracts that you made that you were going to experience in this lifetime, clearing out past lives experiences and wounds that you haven't been able to feel into and heal in previous lifetimes. So it's also very important that we slow down and do this inner work, so we don't get sick, because we eventually get physical sick, sick in our physical body, if we do not slow down and listen inside and begin to do this inner healing work. Remember, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. You signed up for this. This is what you agreed upon before you came here, to be a part of this big evolution, this big shift, and to do the work. And this is my opinion, this is my guidance, what I can give you, that I have been guided myself intuitively, that this is the way. So start doing the work sooner rather than later, and be kind to yourself during it. It's no point in being hard on yourself. Just support yourself through it, because it is deep, intense work, but it's not scary. There's nothing to be scared of. It's just to go through the emotions. And by the way, I can hear from clients that they think that they are negatively manifesting when they are feeling and talking about emotions they are going through and the wounds they are healing. You are not negatively manifesting when you do that. When we feel the emotions, we are not negatively manifesting, we are cleansing out, so we later can have a positive mindset and feel positively and feel happy naturally, not forcefully, but from it rises up naturally. So do not be afraid of that. If you reach out for a coaching session with me online, do not be worried about that you are creating now and pulling in negative energies because you are focusing on the negative things. Not as long as we are doing the work. If you just sit there and complaining, feeling sorry for yourself, talking about things from a victim place, that's completely different. We need to own it, and we need to come from an intention that we are doing the work, and the intention is to heal and own up to it and have the responsibility to learn. And when we do that, that's when we get the insights. When we begin to feel and go through the process, that's when more and more insights come in. And that's also where you transmute your form, and you can slowly, gradually become more and more lighter in your bodies and feel more happy. But it's very important to not just call a friend and complain, but be vulnerable and ask, can you help me through this? I'm going through something I don't understand, and it's very hard on me. And do the work. Take responsibility, do the work, and then it's completely different than complaining. If you just complain with no intention to do the work, then you are negatively manifesting. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Bye-bye. Take care.